right, we are back. We're talking about episode 8, Daredevil Born Again, the Isle of Joy, and the Return of Bullseye. So I like to play with color on this episode. Shooting on this entire series so far has been top notch. This has been a hell of a ride because we have 2 more episodes next week.
Is it 9 or 10? One.
Is it one?
One, sir.
The fact that they have 18 in the can already is crazy. So, yeah, they have
so left.
This was supposed to be our long running series, and they're like, "Oh no, we're gonna shorten that."
Like Disney said, run your pockets.
We need y'all for the full year of our subscription.
After you run your pockets, run someone else's pockets. How about that?
So, we'll start with you, Spartan. What did you think of this episode?
Yeah, sorry, that part. Nah, the twist was exactly the twist that nobody saw coming. Definitely does set up. It definitely does answer one of my 2 questions, and to keep it short and sweet, I'm not going to be surprised by what happens in the next episode. I'm just going to stand and say I called it.
Yes, it has been something of a ride. The Adam twist.
That was not a twist. That was not a twist.
How it ended? How the Adam thing ended?
Nah.
I was a little surprised. I ain't gonna hold you.
I was not. I think I said that earlier in the episode when we were talking about it, or not early in the episode, a few episodes back. She is going to have to make a decision.
Well,
that she did.
But did you know she was going to be the one with her finger on the trigger? Is the question?
No, 100%. How else are they going to bond?
I knew he was an innocent. I knew he was an innocent.
And Wilson was going to do it.
I knew he was going. I knew he was an innocent man this whole time.
Oh yeah, it's the.
I thought she was gonna red light him like you could do it now.
No,
do it. That's not the way.
No, he said I made you. He said I made you a promise. I said I wouldn't kill him.
Pretty much.
He didn't lie.
No, he didn't. He damn near, but
beat the man 17 ways to Sunday.
That's what I'm gonna say. He damn near.
Hey, he didn't kill him. He never said anything about beating this man like Kentucky Fried Chicken. He just sat there and said he didn't kill him.
Yeah.
And now that he let some time pass because he beat the shit out of him.
And she didn't know. She didn't know where he was. He wasn't gonna tell her that.
But
and mess up his therapy session.
He knew that she knew that he had the man somewhere. And that's why she said in the therapy session, just don't kill him. She knew.
In the words of Cookie, don't ask questions you want the answers to.
Yep.
I mean,
don't ask me about my business.
When they won the election, I thought she was talking about Matt. The whole time she's talking about her side piece, who had no idea she had a boyfriend the whole time. It's never a great position to be in. Whoops, my ass.
He obviously didn't. He didn't read the side piece manuals. That was the problem.
He's talking about, I didn't know. What are you talking about? You didn't know. How you not know?
You knew you were messing with a powerful woman.
Right. I'm saying, but if she is the top dog in charge, and you're telling me, oh, you don't have anybody anymore, and I don't know it's Fisk. If I'm not about that life, then yeah, I don't know either. I'm not.
No, but that was a public ass relationship.
Yeah.
That was a public ass relationship. I didn't understand that one.
That's like hooking up with Beyonce and being like, I didn't know who your husband was.
Girl.
Even then,
I mean,
he also thought you were completely out the picture. He wasn't trying to 2-time you. He thought, all right, dude's not coming back. We're good.
That's crazy.
At least, because if that's the case, he at least was like, no, because he's gonna hunt me down eventually. And then he probably was like, I'm good. It's not happening. Then he ends up in a cage. Everyone's like,
right. That
false sense. He was dead. She just said he's gone.
No, I'm saying even if he knew that was Kingpin's ex, he probably was like, bitch, you don't get me killed. No. And then for like a month, she probably was just like, he's like, your boyfriend's gonna pop out the shadows like Batman. No. And then she probably, after like a while, he was like, I guess he really is gone. Cut to now, you have more beard hair than Jesus and you're stuck in a cage. and they beat you just like Christ on a stick.
Oh my God.
Dang.
Crucified.
She definitely put the nail in the coffin with the shots to the chest, and then the final one to the dome. I'm like, we making sure.
It's enough.
Yeah, you got a little too good at that in his absence. Somebody's been training you how to shoot.
Oh, they said that's like when you and your girl been separated for a while. She know how to play 2K. Like, how do you get good at this?
Yo.
That's about right.
Where have
How did you get so good?
Oh my God.
I'm running them pockets.
Lawrence and Issa.
Street you been on.
Oh my God, no.
Uppercut, body blow.
What you say after the midnight? He was talking all that catfish talk.
Right.
Like,
I'm like, did you really?
Somebody think I go good with grits, and if you lying, you damn sure will. Cheddar in there, a little bit of. We don't do sugar around here down south. Hell no.
Man, that's the right way. That's American way.
That's the that's the Kev on stage way, along with pumpkin pie.
Oh, so we have this. I've always thought Bullseye's name was funny. And I'm like, you have to be some kind of badass if you got a last name like Poindexter. You just can't walk around and be a lame. You got to have some kind of skill set to offset that.
Of course you do.
No wonder he learned the skill set he did. Probably was getting his ass beat at school every day.
Let me tell you, as an educator, the people that have the most interesting names, watch out.
I mean, it's obvious. You have Kingpin. His name is Wilson Fisk. Come on. Come on, man.
And you know that man got teased about his weight all his life. He's like, no, I had to. He said it to Adam. I had to fight men twice my size to get where so I'm not having no here's his axe. Do your best.
Somebody gonna meet a man.
His whole life was traumatic enough. After that, it was for anybody.
Yeah.
Wait till you meet someone named Alfalfa Buchanan, then you gonna be like, I ain't fucking with that dude.
Hey, ooh. Is that for real? Is that a real?
Yeah, I know someone named Alfalfa Buchanan.
I know a Roy Hooker.
He is my friend for good reason.
Okay.
Definitely a lesson in being nice to everybody.
That part. But you got Bullseye. I've never seen anybody like Bullseye. It seems Bullseye is the only one who can get under Matt's skin that easy. The fact that he's walking in that room, talking to him, and Bullseye just knows which buttons to press. To the point he was just like, you know what? Let me kiss this table a couple times because I need you to understand.
Hey, he ate some hits up though. He came back up like, all right. I was like, no, for real.
Thank you. He's like, thank you. I'm like, you sadist.
But wait a minute. He survived going off that damn building.
Yeah.
Which I'm still like, but how? I have so many questions.
But he still did it. So
I guess that spine of titanium or whatever absorbed most of the shock.
Shit.
Because I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting to watch his body do the full 180 because it's supposed to allow him to do the Iron Man failed 2 test thing when the dude.
Oh stop! Wait.
I don't think I want to see that.
Well, apparently that's like a Bullseye ability. He's able to full.
That feels like some nightmare fuel shit.
I wouldn't be surprised if that gets revealed next episode for his great escape because I was waiting. I'm like, y'all not gonna open fire on this dude? There's a spotlight on the target and everything. Now y'all want to do diplomacy?
That was kind of crazy.
Y'all was throwing niggas in deep fryers 5 minutes ago. Frank, get your fan club, please.
Like, look, it just goes to show you what the task force was looking forward to. You're looking for a personal color. No,
that particular officer. What's his name? Officer Powell. No, that particular officer. He is out of pocket. He's just enjoying this. I'm just like, you know what? Wait till Frank get a hold of you. It ain't everybody else. It's Frank getting a hold of you.
Wasn't his? I'm sorry.
The fact that he sat there and said that's not assault. It's like,
I was about to say that it just feel like Louima, the guy that was in New York. Ooh. That's what that was giving me, to be honest with you. because the fact that the guy stopped him and was like, "Yo, you're assaulting me." He was like, "That wasn't assault." I'm like,
and that was his superior. He was the chief.
Right.
He was the guy.
I'm like, you really fucking enjoyed that shit way too much. It was giving me real police brutality.
If you were in there and you're not supposed to be, why the fuck did you bring your press badge? That was the dumbest shit I could ever.
Why would you tell them? Why would you?
Why would you have a flash on your camera, you damn rookie?
Well, first, I don't think he meant to do that shit. We know how to be slick about it. We quick with the, but he made the mistake with the flash and then getting caught, and it was the no look, handle that, and then they just went right on down. The commissioner better than me. Everybody lined up in the hallway. It would have just been a lot of cleanup on that day.
Right.
Oh, can we give a shout out to BB and her subterfuge?
Yes.
Nah, I should have been there. No,
I guess she's playing a bit, but like,
what you mean?
That's self-preservation.
Was having that conversation in the open. That was not subterfuge.
I was waiting for somebody to eavesdrop. Like, y'all talking too long in this doorway.
People already.
Well, see, that's why it was. Is he a chief or a captain? I think he's the chief.
He's
a chief.
He's the police commissioner.
Commissioner.
Okay. Yep.
He's looking around like. Every time he's speaking to her, he's looking around. Like, there's a lot of people in this room.
But everybody that would have been looking was in that hallway, deep frying.
The black eye noticed.
But he's also not. But he's not.
He's not crooked. Yeah, he's not.
Right.
He's with them, but he's not with them.
Everybody keeps saying he's the one that shot White Tiger, and I'm like, I don't think we've gotten that confirmed who did it yet.
No, he's not.
That was Powell. That was Powell.
Okay. The guy, it was the dead giver with the tattoo on the neck. The tattoo on the neck.
I mean, apparently there's a whole unit of them that are doing it, so it could have been.
Yeah,
but I don't think we've actually gotten like a hint to who actually pulled the trigger.
Yeah.
Oh, that's on Powell.
Yo, cat,
because North is the black cop. North is the only one who's. Even in comics, he's the one that he's going to be like, yeah, this is not what I signed up for.
The one good man out of all of them.
Yeah, like that's why they keep their focus on him. He's like, okay, I can't say nothing yet.
That's what's driving me to drink. On paper, this man is not a bad man. This man wasn't trying to get away with no funk shit. He was trying to do the right thing, and his bosses threw him under the fucking bus. Why? Yep. One of these things is not like the other, my guy.
Hey, look, when it's
Why
time
is
for you,
he in the mix with this?
When it is time for you to turn heel, just don't let them do you like Chris Dorner.
Oh my God. That's why I think the commissioner is going to be
still too
soon. Right? Because we know the truth now. They want
it's only too soon if you're law enforcement. I'm sorry,
Lord. I think when the commissioner said he has a thing on every crooked cop that's in that unit, North is going to be his turncoat. Like if he knows who he's just like, he's the only one out of his entire camp that, like you said, like he's not the bad cop. He just had a bad situation.
But also the police commissioner is looking for a way out. He wants Fisk out and be.
He got the baby on the other side. He got a whole side family on the other side of town. That's all Fisk got on him.
That's what it took. I had to watch it a second time. I'm like, oh, he's threatening to hurt his family. I'm like, oh no, that's not your main family. Those are the other ones across town.
You sound like they're defeated.
He's like, I don't want my second family that shows up at the funeral.
We his real kids.
Yeah. But if you're in this environment anyway, now that I think about it, whether it be Hell's Kitchen or Gotham or where, I don't want to be the one person really trying to do the right thing in these cities. I'm sorry. Like, for what? You end up in fucked up positions. I've watched too many of these shows now where it's like, hey, listen, I'm gonna be on fuck shit. What? And
this is why I say,
how can I help you? Who do I need to get rid of? Who do I need to get a picture with the hooker with? I don't care.
See, like, you either do that or you just stay quiet, or you do like North did in the last. Like North did in the last episode.
If you think about it, it's a wonderful spectrum in New York. You're either Punisher, Daredevil, Spider-Man, or Moon Knight. Along your level of violence, you're one of 4 people. So, for a lot of people, no problem Punisher or no problem Moon Knight. They don't have a lot of enemies. But at the same time, they're 2 characters that nobody wants to run into. Or you could try to be Daredevil, which is in my mind, you're trying to do a good thing. But let's be honest, eventually you're going to get to the point where you're just going to beat the lights out of somebody. Again,
And Matt been doing a lot of that lately.
And also, again, just even you breaking that down for New York, I'm fucking moving. Like,
New York.
You don't hear about this shit happening like Punisher got me in Boise, Idaho. No, you didn't. Like, I'm leaving. I do not understand the
now. I mean, similar to what we seen with Officer North in the last episode, after they got to the crime where Muse was shot, and they were saying, "Yeah, well, sir," he's telling Mayor Fisk, he's like, "Well, they said Daredevil here," and Fisk said, "No, it wasn't," and he gave a look like that's when his black radar woke up. He's like,
"Oh, y'all, that type of."
I'm gonna leave.
You need to start looking for the exit.
Start doing the Homer Simpson
episode for this season, and it stressed me out the whole time. And I did not know if that was done on purpose because we're almost to the season finale, or if the whole show is shot in this way where I felt like I was holding my fucking breath because I'm getting information or seeing stuff, and I'm like, well, what happened? And so and so died, and what's going on? And that's the whole time.
That's
everything. That the whole season.
Everything before the opening credits on the first episode, and so on.
Bro, that did for the first 5 minutes. It set the stress tone for the rest of the season.
I'm gonna have to take all my medicine for watching that because I was up, and then we like to watch the shows, and then maybe watch somebody on YouTube do a breakdown. They're like 75 things you missed in this episode. Right. And it's really fun. But one thing I love that they said, and I think I'll enjoy it more when I watch everything, is the parallels between the two main couples were so good, because while one is getting closer with what they're doing, the other is pulling apart because he was on that dance floor like, did it tell you about what it does? Oh my God.
I understand HIPAA oaths and like work client, whatever, but like you can't tell me he's your client, but he can just drop his homeboy off at my crib unannounced. Which, are we not seeing the problem here?
Right. Look, it's Fisk sitting up there. It's Fisk up there dancing with his wife and his back to her, and literally talking to Matt like, "Hey, what's happening, my guy?"
Look at this cameo appearance coming in from little brother. What's going on, man?
What's going on?
Yeah, he's like, no, don't touch me, no, this is why we got in trouble.
I already had your baby. Not I already had your baby.
Oh my God.
You got that 2-year-old twins, girl. Stop playing. Look,
I was waiting on one of those appearances from one of them. One of these times, like somebody's gonna make an appearance. No, it's Fisk dancing on the dance floor and literally talking to Matt. He's like, "So, Devil, did you think you were gonna find something?"
That was
like I know
he's speaking low enough, but he knows Matt can hear. He was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Man, you letting these people get under your skin way too easy right now."
But you know what? Shout out to Matt for how he cut in with Vanessa. I said, Matt out there doing the Cupid shuffle, getting his information. I said, "Come on, Matt. Come on, I would have been out there talking to him too."
He hit everyone with the arms.
Step.
He hit everybody.
He's like, "Oh, I'm actually blind. Oh, mind if I cut in?" Like,
when they had a collage of all the women, Matt be knocking down, talking about blind my ass.
But again, the level of Kingpin. That's why I said Kingpin knew he had all the chess pieces. That's why he had no problem talking reckless. He
pulled every soul. He pulled into that room, especially swordsman. He pulled him in that room. He said, "So, what can I count you in for?" I'm getting that money.
I'm not mad at the billionaires. However, BB and Homeboy, I don't. Even if she is playing a bit this whole season, can we just agree that like y'all are this is what my generation of like closeness looks like? By the way, y'all are terrible fucking friends. I just want to get that out there. Like all of y'all are absolutely the worst. Even if it's for Fisk, that boy said, "Hey, I got a job that I care about, and I think that'd be good." It was like, if you don't bump this ketamine to take this shot and go to work.
But at the same time, they screwed each other over though. So yeah, they're terrible friends.
She definitely fired the first shot. How do you tell me, hey, you should stay up? Fuck that job. Stay up and drink and do drugs. And before I can clock in or process a hangover, you done already wrote a full page expose. Meaning you probably did a couple bumps to get through the night. Like, and then we get from my uncle. I'm like, you could have started with that because y'all have just been horrible to each other. You ruined his day. He blackmails you. let's all go drinking.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is some very Caucasian activity.
He literally said, he was like, I might have pushed too hard on the vice cop thing, you know. And then she was like, yeah, whatever. I'm like, y'all playing each other right now.
That man pulled a devil's advocate. He says you can have a great life, or you can have a shitty one. It just depends on your choices. I was like, did he not just chill his inner Kingpin just now? Like, you could have a great life.
I mean, Tony Soprano taught him something. He had to learn somewhere.
And then she's just like, it's fine. Let's just go drinking. I'm like, you've been around them too long. You are losing.
Them.
You losing your. Hey, look, this is the type of activity I see in college, and I'm just like, I said, let's just go get shots. And I turned to Charlie Murphy. I'm like, y'all are supposed to have a gunfight after that. Y'all don't. There's no let's be friends.
Look, you see what the commissioner said to her. He was like, "Are you working tonight?" She was like, "Are you?" Right.
See,
and then she turns around and flips him. Oh, shots! And I'm like, "Yeah, you working?"
She was smart enough to leave her badge at home.
Right. I do write things under a different name.
She didn't have to leave her badge at home because that's supposed to be Fisk's like undercover pen woman.
Yeah. Fisk wants to control the narrative.
Inside.
Yeah, sort of. Fisk wants to control the narrative through BB. It's like, I want you to tell this story because people will listen to you.
Hey, look, his task force is out here catching lawsuit after lawsuit. They got Stop and Fisk on posters out there.
Right.
Like I don't care what y'all say. The fact that she gave him her card, that's gonna come back. I'm telling y'all.
If he decides to fold and say screw it, yeah, I got a side family.
And not only that, they're probably gonna kill him, and then they're gonna find that shit is very classic. Stop it.
But Mr. Fisk, I was setting him up. I was trying to get as much information out of him to bring back to you. That's what you wanted me to do, right?
Like, come step into this room for a second.
Right?
I was doing it for you.
Improvise. I don't know if it's gonna work.
Not even that. When he's just like, "Hey, I will burn for you," I'm like, I feel like that's gonna come back for you, literally. So
of course,
right? That man gonna be.
That child up lovely. I never put any. He was the deputy. What is it? Deputy mayor.
Deputy mayor of communications.
He was making these decisions without my knowledge.
That sounds like a made up fucking.
He just went.
It does. I was just thinking like
he just made him a fall guy. He just made him a fall guy.
When Bill gives his buddy a fake promotion just because.
Yeah, you can be the deputy mayor of child.
Oh, what is it? The office, the assistant to the assistant manager.
I'm surprised he didn't go deputy of Dunkin' Donuts.
Look, the way he's been brown nosing, he was like, "I will do anything. I will keep running until somebody tells me to stop." And I'm like, "Dude,
how about deputy mayor of acquisition?
Shut up.
Acquire me a cup of coffee."
Right,
brother in Christ. Brother in Christ, would you like a pair of knee pads? With all the attacks on New York is probably hey, it's probably the Gotham City meme. Rent is like 300, like 151 Century gets done.
After the first Avengers film, rent is like everybody just on getting Section 8 prices and like Manhattan. Like there's no, I don't fucking think so. I don't care. No.
Like, why do you stay in Gotham? Rent's cheap.
I guarantee.
But the water might be poisoned. You might get a bomb from a crown.
A 4-bedroom for $275.
Clearly, they had a fire sale after the blip because they were just like, there was people living in my place when I came back. So
I found a bodega that does.
Look at the flooded area over on Gotham. I'm like, y'all got some nice space over here, but Jesus.
When the Narrows has beachfront property.
Got sold. I ain't moving.
The ground is always wet and sticky. It's like a popular bar out here.
Dang.
So yeah, it's definitely one of the things watching Bullseye break out of prison easily.
That's not
I was like, Matt,
what you mean easy?
I was like, Matt,
pop your tooth out your face and shoot somebody in the eyeball with your own tooth.
Crazy.
That's crazy, right? I'm saying.
Yeah.
He said, I saw that shit too.
But I was like, Matt, did you knock his tooth out on purpose so you can escape? Like, I'll let you out, but you got to go back in eventually.
Yeah, he
but now this is what I meant by the color grading. When he did that, you notice everything kind of went blue.
Blue,
which is kind of his basic colors for his suit.
Yeah.
And then by the end of the episode, after he tries to get that shot off, and Matt takes the bullet.
Which I did not expect that. I was like, oh, it's Vanessa, it's up for her. And that's not what happened.
That changed the entire his whole game plan changed when he found out it was Vanessa.
That too. I thought it was gonna be like a reveal, and then one of the women are shot.
Yeah, I think you're trying to say this girl.
Yeah, when it wasn't until what's his name? Not Luca. Fisk real right hand guy.
Not Wes. I keep on wanting to call it Wesley, but Wesley is his name.
Yeah, it's not Wesley. I can't remember.
Buck.
Buck. That's what it is.
Call him New Wesley.
When Buck
New Wesley, but
when Buck comes to him and says, "Yeah, he's escaped," and everything, and Vanessa hears it, that look told it all. I'm like, oh,
not Gotham City and
baby. I got told you real quick.
You mad funny to say you got the stimulus package for citizen. I'm saying you break me out about 5 G's a month. You right. Let me shut up.
But can I work the day shift? I just need to work.
Okay.
I mean,
day shift. When that sun sets, we gonna
touch that remote.
Like a sun. I'm saying the fuck.
Who cares about his day shift remote?
I go back to.
It was like, I'm gonna go down to the corner store. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. No, you ain't.
You got killed with a tooth. That was just disrespectful. The hygiene of it all.
The tooth took out.
No, he didn't die. He got injured.
Yeah, he took out his eye with a tooth.
And then he took a pair of scissors, split it in half, and shot it in both their skulls.
I'm like, sir, you didn't even give me the respect of alcohol cleansing. You sat there and just took out that front molar and just said, you don't need this eye.
That's just crazy to see. I think crazier than seeing it is knowing somebody sat back, wrote this, and said, yes.
I just want to see what happens. I would love being at the table with the test read when they're doing the script read, and it's like, okay, scene 47, Poindexter does. I do what? I do what? And I can see the other guy on the other side. Hey man, a paycheck's a paycheck. You just gonna catch me in the eye. This is $1,500 a scene. So do what you gotta do. No.
Oh, dude. I thought it was gonna happen from him being in Gen Pop because what was it when they called him Agent Poindexter in front of everybody? That was just
right.
To set him up to leave him in there because
I thought we were about to start playing Boyz II Men. It's so hot.
That was a Vanessa call. That was a Vanessa call because when he came back and when Buck came back and said, yeah, this is Cash Man. He's like, yeah, the cop answers. He's like, is the job done? He's like, nah, he escaped. He's like, oh hell.
Who wants to be that person who says that? Like, so crazy story.
like delivering bad news.
I don't want to deliver bad news.
They should don't have a shelf life. We deliver bad news.
I think for Buck, I think it's just easy because he was just like, oh, it ain't my fault. I tried to take him out.
It wasn't me. Before he got into prison.
So after Thunderbolts to be a news reports like, look, if you ain't heard from your peoples in a while, check with them scorch marks on the ground.
That's what I'm saying.
By the way, let me tell you about the all new open vacancies downtown. Fully furnished and everything.
I was just gonna say fully furnished.
What is that mark on the ground? Oh, we'll just cover that up with some nice carpet. Which we actually have sitting in the closet.
With these places and a whole bunch of damn paint. So
this was a pre-owned Nintendo Switch.
It's like it's immaculate. Look, there's no dust in his apartment. Like, how long has it been empty? Oh, about 3 weeks.
Except for this outline right by the wall.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's his apartment.
What's special? Paint over everything.
We were doing some painting, some blip dust got on the wall. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Get a little comments.
So
soda peroxide. You'd be all right.
Right. So Matt finding out that it's Vanessa changed his whole game plan. He's just like, I need to bump in her dance with her. I know it was you. We not gonna play this game no more. You done set your husband up. Great. Now I got to save this nigga. Now it's just like
if that wasn't a Godfather style, I knew it was you, Fredo. And
I can't
I have
remember.
no idea what you're talking about.
I can't remember what
Definitely the and energy. I was like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what movie.
I'd do it again.
It's a Marvel movie or
And
something.
definitely she said not do it again. I was like, oh, I gotta watch the rest of this because she own one. Where did this come from?
It's like you killed. It's like the funny part is what she scoffed. You killed Foggy. I did. It's just like it's almost like the whole thing of you are really barking up the wrong tree, sir. And the whole time I knew it was you. I knew it was
who I
you.
am.
Yeah.
No, it's Vanessa. It's Vanessa at the beginning of the episode, basically telling her and Fist talking about Luca, and he was like, "Yeah, he was a punk playing for the throne. He was dangerous."
I seen it.
Yeah,
You were right. That was fully a setup.
yeah. It was just like, It's like so. Yeah, Fisk is not going to do anything to Buck. Buck. He even told Buck, he's like, "There's a reason why I brought you along because you can see it from both sides. Need somebody that got that. This man is always around. He is always around, but you don't see him around. Like he just mind my business and move where I need to move." Like
that is why Buck will always have job security.
yeah. Unlike Daniel, who keeps kissing some behind just to get deputy mayor of communications. He tells the assistant, I didn't think we would ever get along, but now I know we will. She was like, I'm not against you getting the role, but it's a bit premature.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
boy,
what
they
he
gonna-
said. No, he said, I'm not worried about us getting along no more.
Yeah.
Like that, I bitch, I don't care. Oh,
Yeah.
baby, you
It's how you read it. Yeah, it's how you read it.
That's how you know
He's
old
not
girl
concerned.
is going to come up missing.
No,
That or
no, I don't think so.
that or he's gonna
I
get
think-
over it. He's
I
gonna
love
get
that
over in on his
everybody-
head, and she's gonna be like, "Nah, y'all got it. Been here
Right.
before and after y'all. Remember?"
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was gonna fire her right there. Honestly,
Because she's close enough to say, she's like, here's your itinerary for the day. I'm just making. She's the handler of the
Right.
of the talent. Like-
She's got the most experience out of everybody in that cabinet. Why would you get rid of her? She knows the ins and outs. She knows how this city moves. She could tell you who's talking about. She knows enough to keep him abreast of what's going on in the city. Like
Right.
I would, he's not dumb. He's not going to get rid of the woman that knows that has that much knowledge. He appreciates that. But I need to keep you isolated because you're going to do some fuck shit or try to get me to actually be the mayor. I need to put a buffer between you and me. So that's why baby bitch needs to be put in between.
I was reading someone saying that the last episode should be called Fisky 8 Laws of Power. I don't know why that's sick to me.
As like
Funny.
I can't remember what. I don't know if it was a show or something Marvel-esque where somebody has to like some corrupt government thing happens, and then they end up having to get a Medal of Honor pinned on them by the dude they exposed, and they stab it into their chest. I can't remember what movie it is.
Why
Iron
do you
Man?
remember that vividly?
That might be Iron Man. That is going to be Fisk. That is going to be Fisk. And
oh yeah, that was at the end of it. It was I think it was 2 or 1. It was
I think it was
2.
because it was Gary. It was Gary Shannon.
Like waving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gary Sandler.
Then he stabs
like he
Tony
said-
with the.
He says, "So how much damage a little prick can do?" Because he.
That is, I guarantee you, that's going to be Fisk and Matt, like in front of the entire city on live television, trying to play it cool.
They hate each other for when they had that moment where I was like, "Is it about to be up in front of all these people?" And then the light flashed on. I was like, "This show is stressing me out."
But to basically realize, okay, I've had the wrong guy, so he takes a bullet. But I'm like, now you got to like give this man an award in front of the entire city because everybody saw it. Like everyone saw that shit. Blind lawyer takes bullet for mayor.
I tell you one thing, Fisk got the fuck up out of there. He's moving.
Yeah,
That man hauled ass.
That white suit was.
White suit was gone. It's like white lightning over there. It was. That man was
I know
moving.
that's right. Also, that red dress and that white suit. They all right, sir. Let's get you out of here. Oh, that's right. I pay y'all enough. Get me the fuck gone.
I know about white suits, that's for sure.
It's like Candy said, it's stressful, but it's intense. Like you guys didn't miss a step with this show because y'all just keep ramping it up. And like this episode, Matt, I'm like, dude, chill.
I get all the stuff piling up. I still don't feel bad for that dude for like what the second episode. Like I just wanted something to taste good. I'm like, nigga, quit stealing. This ain't your first offense. What do you mean? Like, what happened the last time I got locked up? They cut my benefits. What did you do? You didn't tell us that part. Like, why you keep ending up in here?
That is a fair point.
Like every time you turn, like this episode, Matt was stressing me out every time. I'm like, dude, first Bullseye gets under your skin, and it's just the fact that he got to the ball and he had his stick and he's waving it, and once he hit them stairs, that stick went away. I'm like, dude, you just ran up the stairs. Like, dude, you're forgetting you're supposed to be
busted up the stairs. I said, nobody had to think about how often do we maybe pay a little attention to people that do have different special needs and how often we don't. I think we pay attention enough to be like, oh, that person has this going on. But then are you really paying attention to a person in a wheelchair? Are you really paying? So it's possible to get away with this stuff.
Yeah. All I know is
he's casually doing it.
When he was in the apartment with old girl, he smooth walked out the door without the cane. I'm like, bro, you don't even care how it looks anymore. You smooth walked on out. And I'm like,
after fix that painting, it's crooked. You gotta go.
Psychological breakdown. They're both just scared little boys. He was like, bitch, I'm out. I would not sit here and have my home violated.
You're not gonna keep besmirching my name. I just saved your behind.
Right.
You see what's not 2 bullets, bitch. I've been taking out secret ninjas, ghost witches, all this type of shit. Nah, get the fuck. You know what? I gotta go.
You've been checked out. You've been like, look, I've been trying to handle stuff. All right.
But that's their dialogue being on her side of things. But it's always funny when you're watching somebody trying to hide something so epic, because it's almost how I felt about Mark and his first girlfriend in Invincible. I'm like, girl, like cut him some slack. But then it's also like, you look like a nigga fucking up. If I don't know any better,
it didn't help that she
saving the world. I don't know this stuff. All I know is you keep missing dates, you keep being flaky. I'm up here dressed like a bad bitch. Like I didn't even know you were gonna show up. He's like, I'm sorry about that.
Wait a minute, but how much of that was gaslighting? Because at some point she did say, like, oh, I already knew that shit.
She knew apparently most of
what at some point that shit was gaslighting.
That turned everyone against her character in the span of like
we be
2
doing
seconds.
that shit though. Like, I want to see if you was gonna tell the truth, like the dumbass.
I'm sorry.
What you was gonna say?
Are we together or not? Because if we're not together, then why are you doing all this in the first place?
Why are we here?
Definitely was pulling that at the gala. I was like, girl, get it together. But I also would have been on the same type of track. But they heard me like, no, you fucking lying. Like, yelling at that blind man.
The way Matt is saying, he only got you here to get to me. I was like, I need to get to this nigga first. It was like, what about it? Like, I will tell you later. I was
right now.
That
part. Like, I can't tell you my clients. I'm like, 2 of your clients have violated your personal space in like the span of a week. So
my thing is, what was he going?
How do you know that man?
My thing was, you on the dance floor with Fisk and Vanessa. I'm like, what were you gonna do when you got that close to him? If you thought it was him, what were you gonna do in front of everybody?
I was like, are y'all gonna dance with each other at this point? I thought
it looked crazy.
It was like, you don't need to get closer. They listen to him. You just like, excuse me. Excuse me. Just
go bump on in and have a full discussion.
Neither one of them
technically, episode 8 should have been called Matt, you fucking up.
If you tell me Matt is in a hospital bed next episode with each of the heroes for hire on rotation for watch, that's a great way to introduce everybody. Be like, all right, holla at y'all. Maybe Danny couldn't make it; he had work.
Danny couldn't make it.
I can see Mike Coulter being Luke Cage going, "Sweet Christmas, what the hell was you thinking?" And you could have called. And you see Jessica Jones on the other side. He's being his usual, I'm a lone wolf, half blind ass self. You can just literally see the whole camaraderie. It's like, what happened to the other guy? Yeah, we didn't need him.
He's still in Kermitage or wherever the fuck, whatever mythical
Kunlun,
whatever magical karate place is supposed to be in.
Yeah, he's still in Kunlun trying to spell it. So that's why he's still there.
Practicing. He's in Kunlun practicing.
Practicing trying to spell it. And wash his damn feet.
So this project he's working on, is that going to be like? Is that going to become like what Fisk Tower? More than likely is what he's trying to build. Because like in every Marvel
thing, Red Hook, he's talking about Red Hook, the Red Hook docks,
waterfront.
But I'm saying, but he's doing this whole renovation project. So is he
Right.
just about to build a monument to himself? Because like in every MC or Marvel game thing, he's always got that giant building and little like plot of land that he owns.
You realize you can't really go by other properties based on what this show is doing because
Well, I'm saying the fact that he's going for a giant land grab. I'm like, you're saying one thing, but what are you really about to do over there? Because that's the whole reason.
He's telling Vanessa 1 minute that it's legit, but you're doing like you're taking people in private rooms, and if after he had the swordsman in there, and then he had that other billionaire or millionaire, whatever he was, when he shook his hand, look at that person's face. He had the face like, this nigga got me.
I wasn't mad at it.
He got me.
I wasn't mad at it. He tried nice, and they wanted to talk crazy to him. Knowing his history, I'm like, you did that to yourself. You're a billionaire. Like, you're not Batman. Stay your ass aside with a damn fencing sword. Like, what? Like, who's professionally fencing with the, like, how'd you get locked up? Dude with a stick with a ball at the end of it got me. I don't know.
Dude with a stick.
I don't know. If I'm a white male billionaire, I'm going to be that bold. Sorry.
Right.
You got Albert Earner white men that have the audacity. I'm a
They were looking at Fisk like they were looking
Oh yeah,
at Fisk
Elon
like,
is showing that right now. So what's that?
Thank you. Hello. Unmitigated gall is absolutely accessible.
Yeah. They selling it in bulk at Costco, baby. They bought it all. They bought it all. So yeah, I'm gonna think I'm Batman. I'm gonna think I'm invincible.
I mean, even the wife, the wife of I don't know who her husband was, but even then when she was talking, she had that talk like
she was shook.
Yeah, like
he got something. Do you know where he's at? I think he was holding him hostage somewhere.
Yeah, like he got something on you because
I'm not mad at I'm not mad at billionaires.
Yes. Let's not talk about that. Oh, I have to go.
I'm not mad at rich folks. I'm not mad at the rich folks getting shaken down. By all means, get them for everything. Because as much as we done had destruction in New York on a weekly basis, where have y'all been?
And the room where it happened.
Y'all have talked about repairing everything but Harlem after 2008.
Oh,
wow!
Notice there's no MCU mention of money going over there.
Pretty much.
Never will.
Right.
Although
see what they talking to you just now mentioned Jersey City,
right?
Even Kamala, even her mom was saying, even Miss Marvel's or dad is saying, oh, they say it's nice over here. I would have never thought that.
I don't say that.
That part.
I did like seeing her dad pop up and at least getting us some current connections from some of these characters.
Actually, still making it relative because the whole time he was in a calm manner. It's like we would love to have you over for dinner. He's like, we can talk about how we can make your business your firm more profitable. I'm like, this man has stared down death so many times that he is normalized to it. It's almost like he walks up to every hero. Would you like to come over for dinner?
Did you not did nobody see him just in that hallway or outside just hit Mortal Kombat finishes on the fake cop? Like he dude's leg went the other way, and I'm like, so nobody heard this shit? Like it's in the perfect spot. Like it should be.
I'm sorry, but I'm sorry. Just seeing that, and I'm just like, oh God, I can feel that right now. That hurts.
No different old boy.
That's not going to heal good. That's not going to heal good at all. You're done.
Mean, it's no different from old boy in like episode 2 where we saw him do a breakdance move where his neck went this way, his body went that way, and yet he somehow survived.
Yeah, that's not.
Let's face it, Matt is petty. We know he's petty.
Well, he knows
even after he whooped Piles behind and then seen him in court the next day and says, "I heard you got a black eye." I heard the fix for that is fast hands.
and that's why I keep on saying
Eddie in the courtroom, are we?
But this is why I say the Punisher called it right about Matt. You basically want to do what I do.
You just want permission. That's all he want. He like you want to do it, you just want permission, and you came to me.
Right.
Never thought that Frank would be the preacher, but okay, we'll take it.
It's always about people that need to be preaching now.
Yeah, that's what I was saying before. Frank is the realest friend anyone has in this whole show. He was like, look, man, I got a brand new box of bullets and these targets behind me. Get to the point.
He was like,
and then, even when he had the axe, he was just when he had his little hatchet, he was like, "I will cut a bitch." Oh, nigga, it's you. All right, what do you want? Like he was ready to gut somebody, and then he was just like, "Oh, fucking Matt, hi."
Yeah, he had to cut down. It's like, okay, I can't really kill you, but you will annoy me, so I'll just make it look like I'm trying to kill you.
Meantime, they're just having fit. He's like, "Have you even said his name? Have you said his name? Just say his name."
This is why I want to go to Snyder and say, this is how you enunciate a name between two people with no relation.
Stop.
They have been.
The Snyder fanboys won't let it go. I just love igniting that fire when I go back and sit there and say, so how did Martha line work out for you?
Hey man, they got mad at us for a video we hadn't even posted yet. That was we got jumped on for a video that hadn't even been posted yet. That was the funniest thing I've ever experienced.
Oh, you haven't seen the latest one where Snyder had posted a picture of all three of them and said I missed them, and someone bit down there and said Kyle no. I was like,
I saw that, and then it was like it was on a Reddit thread, and the person was like, "You've been blocked from the subreddit for bullying."
Not for bullying.
That's what I get for trying to be nice and make it a premiere. And I just kept getting comments all throughout the night. Bullshit. Replace it. Don't watch this stretch. I'm like, damn, y'all let it go live first?
Nope. Nope.
Oh man. So with that, I guess we're gonna be getting ready for episode 9 next week. That might be the live. We might be doing the live watch for that one.
I hope so.
I need them to show me where
shock factor.
I need a hint of where everybody is, because y'all been teasing these characters only for us to never see them again. Like, I appreciate y'all are at least keeping Kamala in here, and it's remembering it's a universe, but like sprinkle everybody around like you did Wong for that first bit of Phase 4. Like that Wong was the one reminding us, right? There's other shit happening back here.
Wong was giving them checks. He said,
he was literally getting them checks. It's like, I can't stay. I got things to do. Goodbye.
You know, they had Madison with a Y.
Well, I think in the OG cut of in the OG cut of Doctor Strange, I think that Wong was supposed to get decapitated. So I think he was like, "Hey man, give me every cameo you got before I get there."
I mean, he's still with Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings. I'm like, we figured out what that distress signal was?
No, he didn't even step out. He was just like, "I'm looking for Shang-Chi." Like you see two white people and an Asian woman and an Asian man. Which one do you think it is, Wong? Come on.
And then you got to remember, Kamala's still on the West Coast. She's still trying to recruit Kate. So.
Well, until Kate is done with Michael B. Jordan.
Ooh, that could go somewhere.
She'll be back.
You about to make Sneak crash out. You better chill out.
Both of those men, one is flirting, the other is harassment. That's the line right there.
No, Shamik needs a therapist, a dog, and a PR team.
We don't make the rules.
We don't make the rules.
So next week, I think the movie come out next week. Yeah.
Yep. So
he's gonna be in church he's gonna be in church like Eddie Brock in the 3rd movie.
Oh Jesus! Oh, so we're getting ready to clear out of here.
Wrap-up protocol initiated, Captain.